What is up, everybody? How's it going? This is a super quick, just throwing some shit out there, um, because I do have somewhat of an audience on this channel, and I have about a half hour to kill, and it's snowing and it's cold, and don't you want to know what's happening with the Matrix? Of course you do. So, no painting, no painting, nope. Sorry. I just got done dining at one of my favorite places to check out Mom Bod's. Get breakfast. Bob Evans. Uh, Mom Bod resource for all you Mom Bod people out there. Anyways, yeah, no art. Sorry. Don't know when art will come back. I really don't. I mean, I have an idea, but I don't want to speak on it. But yeah, I don't have a place to create art and all that. Although I do have ideas and things I wanted to do. There is alternatives, though, if you're interested in what the Matrix is doing. So here's your alternatives. You have two. I'm going to try to put some links in this video, probably after the fact. I'm shooting it now. I'm going to just throw it out there live. Who cares? Whatever. And then if I can put links in there now, I will. So if you're looking for my artistic and creative endeavor, it is not in painting anymore. It is in creating little dolls. So I create little dolls for people, and we appropriately name them the Voodoo Love Dolls. I've had this idea now for well over 5 years, and it just recently came to fruition last year, mostly due to COVID and being stuck in the house. But nevertheless, I've taken it to some craft shows. I've sold 40 to 50 at each show. And I even went as far as creating a dollhouse to display them. I found one online, I found a dollhouse, and I completely painted it and modified it. So if you're interested in that, and that's my only true like creative output artistically, we'll say, it's very simple, at Voodoo Love Dolls. Very simple. So if you go Google at Voodoo Love Dolls, you'll find at Voodoo Love Dolls. We have a TikTok, we have an Instagram, we have a website, we got the whole spiel. I'm working on Etsy, running into some troubles with some banking account information and some fucking delays. But nevertheless, we should be selling these things online here as soon as humanly fucking possible. And I mean that with every stretch of the, that's what I'm saying. Humanly possible. So anyways, that's what's happening. So if you're thinking about the art thing, or what I can, hey, I want to know what's going through his mind. Voodoo Love Dolls. Yep. It was born out of COVID, but it was thought of many years ago. I finally was able to bring it to fruition. So at Voodoo Love Dolls, if you want to go see what's going on with that. The second thing that's happening is, my work. And I've had a pretty crazy job for the most part. Those that know what I do know that I have a very dangerous job and it's great. I'm out here. I got 7,000 some followers and I got no viewers whatsoever. But then again, it's like 10 in the morning. I don't expect it. Come watch the replay. I don't expect anybody to be here. I just am having this moment of like, I need to get this shit out and tell people what's going on if they're also interested, because of that 7,000, I think there's only like 7 that really give a shit. But if there's more, I'm counting on you here in a second. So my work, as some of you may know, is pretty dangerous. On many different levels. I have an extremely dangerous job. I've put into very unusual, unforeseen, and dangerous situations. But nevertheless, apparently there's been somewhat of an online interest as to some of the stuff that I see. I've always shot video and made, little video clips of things. But nevertheless, about a month ago, I created a TikTok for my work. And within a month, I've already gotten like over 8,000 followers, and I think I'm at 500,000 views already in my total videos. So it's another form of being creative, I guess. So the work TikTok seems to satisfy a couple needs, just being creative, of course. I love to do video editing and things, and of course when I see something weird, I try to, put a even weirder spin on it or whatever, just because of whatnot. And I'm really showing people the underbelly, the inside of a lot of properties in Cleveland. Like I was just telling somebody, like, you drive down go pick a suburb, any suburb in your local area, and drive down and see all these nice houses and stuff. Yeah, they look nice from the outside, and many do, but you have no idea what's going on inside that house. You have no idea what the condition is like inside that house. It doesn't matter where it is. Just because you live in a nice affluent area doesn't mean you got crazy shit going on, or you don't have mental issues, and or shitting in a bucket and bagging it and throwing it in the closet. I mean, it's I've seen, just in the last week alone, I've seen some craziness. And if you want to see what I'm seeing, go to the TikTok. And what is the TikTok? It's very simple. At Property Recovery Agent CLE for Cleveland, because that's where I'm at. So if you're interested in checking out that aspect of what I'm involved in now, please do. I'm trying to get to 10,000 followers so I can do like an Ask Me Anything and maybe reveal my face. I don't reveal it on there. Of course, I'm not a hard person to find on the internet, as most know. So it's not like you couldn't figure out what I look like or whatnot, but I haven't revealed like anything like that. I haven't shown my face or anything on the Property Recovery Agent TikTok. So it's something to check out. Like I said, it's serving some purposes, a couple needs. I mean, it's the creative side of things. I love it. It's just one of the two only real creative outputs that I have. And secondly, somewhat selfishly, and you know what, as far because of a desperate need, attention. Yep, validation, attention, and made to feel a bit special. Yep, that's why I love it. And not only that, over 70% of my followers on my work TikTok are female. Surprise, surprise. Which is just kind of weird that a lot of women want to see this really nasty, weird shit. But then again, I've always kind of, I guess, attracted that sort of average, or at least I've always hoped to. Ha ha ha. Seriously though. But anyways, that's a nice, it's just, to me, it's kind of fascinating that women are more interested in some of the really truly nasty, disgusting things. But to each his own. I love it. The fact that people are interested, and it's great. I mean, I have thousands and thousands of comments. I get to, reply and engage with people. People have sent me emails. People are like standing up for the comments or the stuff that I do, and people that are complaining. There's other people like almost like a moderator status on many times I've seen, which is very cool. I love to see, hey man, I love to see anybody getting my back. I really do. It's making me feel good in that regard. It's unfortunate in many others though. I'm a weird fuck in the sense that, I don't like to rely on the internet for anything for that matter. And of course, hello, you know who I am. Embrace the Matrix, right? What does that even mean? Do any of you know, all two of you, do you know what it means? I mean, it's about, if you want to get ahead in this world, in this day of age, status quo, you're going to have to embrace the Matrix. And personally, I can't stand phones. I can't stand texting. I can't stand email and the internet and all that shit. I miss old-fashioned just sit-down conversation. I miss just hanging out with people and just, having a good time and not worrying about your phone or fucking all that bullshit. And nothing infuriates me more than being in a room with people and they got to keep picking up their fucking phone. Now, it sucks for me because I work 24/7 and I usually have problems happening all the time. I get phone calls at 2 a.m. from tenants with problems and stuff, but it's certainly not my choice. I kind of go with the flow, if you so to speak. But anyways, this video is getting way longer than it should have anyways. So for all those who gives a shit, I'm going to synopsis this or summarize very quickly. I have two new outputs of interest on the internet. This channel is ostensibly dead. I neutered it. I know what I did to fuck it up. I'm trying not to do it with these other avenues of things. So at Voodoo Love Dolls, if you want to go see my new creative output, and I'm making some weird videos on TikTok and things like that. We take inanimate Voodoo Love Dolls. Now the whole point of that is trying to I'm trying to, perpetuate love and caring and things like that. It's kind of a weird dynamic. Sit me down over a cup of coffee, or a hot toddy or something, and I'll tell you about the true deep, dark, weird dynamic within the Voodoo Love Dolls, atmosphere, whatever you want to call it. So you have the at Voodoo Love Dolls. Go check that out online, and then at Property Recovery Agent CLE, which is of course my main focus right now, because so many people are showing such deep, crazy, wild interest in my work, which is great. It's about time something like some of this shit gets exposed for what it really is. But it's kind of like hoarders meets cops meets a landfill. I don't it's kind of weird what I do. I provide real estate services for investors and brokers. I do a myriad of things, and I've worked for myself for many years and maintained some level of independence, such as that is, based on my general knowledge and the field that I'm in. So if you're interested in those two things, at Voodoo Love Dolls, go check it out. At Property Recovery Agent CLE. Go check it out. That I only have a TikTok with. I do have an Instagram, but who gives a shit about Instagram when you got TikTok? Come on, TikTok's a new thing. Everybody's there. I'm there. Come join me over at the TikTok, at Voodoo Love Dolls, at Property Recovery Agent CLE. I know it's a lot, but whatever. Come see some fucking wild shit, some interesting shit, and buy a Voodoo Love Doll, for Christ's sakes, and carry that thing around with you. And there's a lot of secrets within those Voodoo Love Dolls too. All kinds of things happen, and that's just those two things. There's some other things in the cooker that I can't even talk about because I'll get in lots of trouble. It's like that. So, and we don't want to get into any more trouble than we can get ourselves into, right? We know that's true, right? So anyways, stay warm, stay safe. Try to give a fuck if you can. If you got somebody, give them a hug. If they have boobs, squeeze them. Wow. They come and they go. It's so funny. Yeah, who wants to see and listen to this fucking talking head? Anyways, thanks for chiming in. I had to throw this out there. You heard it. I'm not going to say it again. Go watch the video. Go watch the 12-minute, 57-second replay. Peace out, everybody. I love you. Thanks for your support all these years. Thanks. And if you can, come throw me a follow at these other two accounts, and I sure would appreciate it. And we'll engage over there too. Got it? Cool? Be good. Be bad. We prefer bad.